and eating them.
We're moving into a bait pocket, apparently. I don't know what that means, but we're going to learn a lot today about fishing, and we're also going to learn about an event coming up for your kids, the annual Perch Derby coming up in August. Stick around. We'll have more with Jim Ware from Kingston Game and Fishing, and Kaz Gora, our captain today. Our captain, Kaz Gora, just dropped our lines in the water, and we're out for a little fishing today. And something that's coming up real soon in August is the annual Perch Derby, and it takes place at Portsmouth Olympic Harbor. We've got from Kingston Game and Fishing, Jim Ware. He's going to tell us all about this great event. This isn't the first year. This has been around for a while, Jim.
This will be the 15th year.
The 15th?
Yeah.
Now, this is a big deal. It seems to be getting bigger each year.
Yeah, last year we had, well, we started off, when it initially started, we started off with 12 kids, and over the years it's got to numbers of 700.
You probably break the 1,000 this year.
I hope so.
I mean, there's a lot of people involved in this too. I couldn't believe it when I took my little boy last year. People came in droves. It was crazy, and the sponsorship is unreal. I mean, you've got so many people giving. The prizes involved with this event is amazing. Every kid walks away with something, pretty much.
Oh, I just couldn't believe it, Bill, how the community last year pulled together at the last minute to make that event happen. It was an awesome event.
There were fishing rods, tackle, and even have bicycles. And
well, this year we've got Canadian Tire Jumpstart on board with us. John Mursky and his crew and the other 3 stores in Kingston here have all pulled together to make this event a better event this year. We've got, they've offered us 150 tackle boxes, 100 fishing poles, rods, reels, that sort of thing for the kids. Kim Beats and my vice president and myself, we've gone out and got a few sponsors, and we're doing pretty good. So it should be a really awesome event this year.
The thing I like about it too is you can just walk in, it's free.
Yeah.
And even if you don't have a fishing rod, they have these little wooden rods that you can pick up and use, you know?
Yeah, and this year we've got the Ontario Federation Anglers and Hunters Tackle Share. We've got Alyssa Howard coming from Peterborough. She's bringing her crew down with, 50 rods and reels for the kids to use, plus tackle. So the kids will use the rods and reels, and then when they're done with them, they can give them back to Alyssa.
That sounds great. It sounds like it's going to be a really good time. I'm looking forward to it. My little boy remembers last year and wants to go back again. He's really looking forward to it.
Your little boy won the major prize out there last year.
He got a really nice fishing rod.
Yeah.
It was really nice. So yeah, that's why he wants to go back. And the fish too. I mean, that was actually his first experience catching a fish, was at the Perch Derby. Yeah. And so now he's hooked. Well,
it's a lot of kids' first experience out there, and to see the smile on the kids' faces and everybody enjoying themselves and having a good time, it's a really neat thing.
It's well worth it, isn't it, Jim?
It sure is.
Well, we'll talk to Jim, and also our captain, Kaz Gora, is going to give me a lesson in fishing in just a few minutes. Stick around. We couldn't have picked a better day to go fishing. Kaz, thanks for taking us along.
No problem.
We are on Lake Ontario, and just heading towards the hydro plant. We're coming up to a pretty good spot now, Kaz tells me. Today we're out for brown trout and walleye.
Lake trout and walleye.
Yeah, okay. So I understand you were out for a few hours this morning.
Yes, we were. We have 4 lake trout we caught this morning a bit earlier, and we're hoping that we get a few more now.
Great. Now you've been chartering. You've been a fisherman for years,
yes.
But you also do charters.
I used to. I retired 10 years ago.
Right.
And I still go fishing. I still take friends out and people that want to go out because I'm retired, so I got enough of time in my hands. So all I do is fish and play ball. That's all I do all summer long.
Oh, awesome! Great. So what a way to spend the summer. The fishing you've done so far this year, how have you found it?
The season's very late this year because it's been so cold. No matter where you go, the numbers of fish aren't there.
Things haven't warmed up yet.
It hasn't warmed up. I think it'll be 2 more weeks and fishing's going to be right on the button this year.
Right. Good.
We've already got a 28-pound lake trout this year. It's the biggest lake trout we've caught this year.
Right.
And I've got a 40-pound carp back in the 1st of May, which
wow.
We're fishing pike. We got the carp.
That happens, I guess, sometimes.
It does. And we got some nice pike this year, probably 10, 12-pound pike earlier in the year too. So the pike fishing was actually down too because I think it's cold water. And I think what happened, they spawned at different intervals because the water being as cold as it was this year. They didn't spawn all at once, so they came out of the creeks quite a bit later. The lake trout fishing is it's really a puzzle because they like cold water to start with, and I just don't know why the fishing been off this year. We were out towards Main Duck last Monday, and we went 20 miles out. We got 2 real nice fish, but the numbers of fish are way down this year. And the only thing I can think of is maybe the fact is the winter was so cold, they all maybe went way out in the middle of the lake and haven't gone back in yet. I'm not really sure what could have happened.
Taking the time coming back.
It very well could be.
Yeah.
But they say the lake trout were biting very well in Wellington this year, which is very unusual. That has been good up there for years. But the fishing's only going to get better, and of course the weather's going to get better too.
So what do you think our chances are today of catching something?
Good.
Yeah?
Just, you got to depend on the driver. Remember, he's driving the boat.
Yeah. It's all his fault if we don't catch anything.
Oh, he's too deep right now. He's got to get a little shallower. But we had our best luck this morning about 90, 95 feet of water.
So that's where we want to be, about 90, 95 feet?
Yeah. See, a lake trout or a bottom fish, you want to fish 5 to 10 feet off the bottom for lake trout. You go any higher up, they're lazy fish, they won't chase it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're one of the laziest fish in the water. Walleye are pretty lazy
pretty much
too.
got to drop it right in front of their nose.
Right in front of their nose, that's exactly right. When we fish the big water out there, same thing. If you see a fish down deep, quite often we even stop the boat, just the lure dangle to the bottom and start up again. That's when they usually hit. And no, lake trout are, they're a nice fish. The fact is you can always catch them. They're available. Lake Ontario's a lot of lake trout in it. And the Eastern Basin is the lake trout capital of all Lake Ontario. I think this is called the Eastern Basin, just out the other side of Amherst Island. And this is this North Channel here. It's a nice place to fish because it's usually quite quiet here. We get a bit of wind. You can always move up the channel a little bit. And over the years here, we've caught a lot of fish up here. And usually towards the end of July, early part of August, we do well with the brown trout here. If you really put your mind to it, there's a lot of brown trout here. They're usually down 80 feet of water, down about 55 feet. This last couple of years, I haven't tried it too much because that's my prime time for salmon fishing.
Looks like we got something.
Keep reeling, keep reeling, keep reeling. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going, keep coming, keep coming. You're not going fast enough. Keep her coming. Keep her coming. Keep going, keep coming, keep coming. That's the second lure. Keep coming. Keep coming. Okay, bring him in.
Oh, here he comes. Oh.
Oh, we got a halfway decent one. Ah, we got him.
Show to the camera. Way to go, Kaz. Spin her around and let that camera have a look.
Good. Nice fish. Okay.
Awesome. Look at that.
That's all. You go 2.5 pounds.
Well, Kaz, Jim, thank you so much. We had a great day on the lake today. We're in Bath fishing, letting people know about the Perch Derby that's coming up August 30th, the last Saturday in August, just before the kids go back to school. It'll be a great hurrah. Jimmy, this is a big deal. It's the 15th annual.
Yes.
And we're counting on maybe near 1,000 kids coming out. It's all free, too. Lots of prizes for the children. Kaz, you took us to the sweet spot today. I lost count here. I think we've met our limit, and these are the 2 of the biggest we got today. Ray Rowden, our cameraman, actually brought in the biggest one today. Very good. Thanks for taking us out. Maybe we'll do it again sometime.
Sounds great. Okay, guys, I'm glad you had a good time.